Today I wanted to go over how to grow asparagus from seed, how to collect it, how to grow it, and then plant it. Asparagus grow these red berries, and in the red berries are the seeds. So when they turn nice and bright red is when they're ready to pick. And if you take about a handful, that'd be more than enough for what you need. In each berry, there's about 4 or 5 different seeds. So if you just squish them, they can pop out. And as you can see in this one, there was 5. What I actually do with these is actually store them in the fridge and they dry out into a softer shell, and then just peel each berry to get the seeds out. It will also cold stratify the berry, so it needs a period of cold over the winter so it will actually germinate. So this will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This is how many I got from the handful of berries I had earlier, and this will be more than enough for what I need. Next job is popping them in some soil. Any well-draining potting compost will work for this, and just pop them right in. Plat them down so they're in good contact with the soil. I just left them on top. I didn't bury them too deep, just a little bit under the surface, and then it's time to put them somewhere warm. They can take a really long time to come up, so don't worry if it's taking more than 10 weeks, and this is what they look like. Once they started to grow and come out, I potted them on into their own container to make sure they grew really nice and quickly. As you can see, little root and this little asparagus top on top. Into its own pot, nice, again, free draining soil, and then fill it to the top. And this is them a couple months on. So they're growing really nicely, and it's going to be time to pop them out. So I've come down to the allotment today, and I am going to be planting some asparagus. I've got a bunch of asparagus in here that I've grown from seed. It's all starting to look a little bit sorry for itself, so I'm going to put it in the ground and see if I can overwinter it. And I'm going to clear here. I've got a big strawberry patch, it's massive, so I'm going to clear the strawberry patch, keep strawberries, plant those down, and then hopefully next year put the strawberries back on top when the asparagus is big enough to go through it, and then just make the most of the space, because I'm limited for space here and I'm kind of overflowing as is, so let's try and make the most of it. So first thing I'm going to do is where we've got the strawberry plants, I'm going to find the base of the plant and then chop it down to the crown. This was something I saw Charles Dowding do, so I'm going to give it a try. It should make it a little easier to dig up and then be a little less stressed when I repot them. So this is it cleared off. Some of them at the back are starting to flower again, so I must really leave those in, but I've cleared them up anyway. I'm just going to clear 2 rows here where I can put in all the asparagus. So here are all the strawberry plants that have been removed. There's quite a lot of them. I was surprised how many would fit in just in that small space. And this is where I'm starting to get the asparagus in. I'm going to do 2 rows, somewhat close to each other. Just keep them nice and happy, got some nice compost. So hopefully, what has happened to me previously, they all died. It shouldn't be bad. The other asparagus in here is all looking a little bit sorry for itself, so I think I might just take this stuff home and repot it and grow it on. So here's the end result. Got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 in there, so hopefully with nice compost, a bit of luck, that'll be a nice little bed to have for next year.